this was great fun.
Oh,
but I developed a great thirst while I was watching it.
I tell you, high school never ends. I had to go do what do you call an interview with with a studio, and I was sitting there. I was getting ready to give them my ideas, and there's 3 of them. They're all much older than me, and they all had water bottles, and they were all sipping right about at the same time. I had to stop them and say, you know what, I just made a movie, and you guys are freaking me out. You know, it's like I'm still a student, and you're still a teacher.
That's funny. Is this the first time you've actually shot in Austin?
It's the first time I've shot in Austin officially on an official movie. I did a lot of my home movies there, and not Mariachi though. Not even I edited there, but I never shot actually there and used the crew from there, which is all great.
Why did you choose Austin?
Because I live in Austin, and I wanted to go back home and make a movie at home because there's such great people there, and I thought the attitude would be different. I wasn't sure, but now I'm convinced. The attitude is different. People are really hardworking, very enthusiastic, and you know, you feel like you're building something there.
Yeah, a lot of people are too. It's amazing what a town that is becoming for the film community.
It's a great film community.
It's terrific. Your and the summers, you know, are just so delightfully cool.
Oh, the summers are great. It keeps you inside working. Yeah, I was editing all during the summer, so I stayed in and just worked. It was great.
I was telling some of the kids they could work up a sweat and not even be frightened. It's just the fact of
really
being in Austin when it's hot.
Yeah, we shot during the hot months.
Yeah. Your films are very stylized. What was the look you were going for here?
I was going for a totally different look too, and it ended up coming out just like my other movies because I have too much of a hand in everything I do. I think I'm the camera operator, operate the Steadicam a lot of times. I'm the editor, which gives the film its total look. So every time it cuts, I mean, the rhythms that you use and where you place a cut, it labels you. I mean, it really marks it. That's, oh, you can tell it's one of my movies. I do the sound mix, and I mean, I just very hands-on. So I end up, even though I tried something completely different, using a dolly this time, trying to get long shot. By the time I ended up doing my cuts, and it looks just like my other movies. So I don't know, stylized. Why is it stylized? I guess just to keep me interested through all those different jobs that I do, and it's so fun to shoot. And then it's so much even more fun to edit and put something together and try things in the edit and try to shift reality. You just feel like the total puppeteer, and you just have fun.
What was the creative process like with Williamson?
Williamson had written a script already that he was going to direct it, and this was it. And then he decided to go do his first script and pass this one on to me, and I couldn't believe he was giving it to me. It was just a really great. Had so many things going on, and it was a sci-fi element too that I always wanted to get into. And so we worked on it for a couple months, the script, and then he had to go off and direct his movie, and I wanted him just to concentrate on that, and I was hoping I wouldn't let him down. And he just saw it for the first time a couple days ago and was really excited because he didn't know, like I didn't know, how it was all going to work because it was so complex with the amount of characters and the amount of time we were making it. So we're very happy with it.
Are you a sci-fi freak? Are you really into sci-fi?
I'm not a real sci-fi freak, but some of my favorite movies growing up were sci-fi action or comedies and anything that had like sci-fi element in it. Those ended up being some of my favorite movies. So I had an attraction to it and really wanted to do it.
Yeah. And you made an interesting point. I was reading that you said for many kids, high school is a horror story anyway, so it kind of was a good place to set one.
Kevin said, I can't believe no one's thought to do a movie like this in this setting because it's so perfect. Everyone, you don't know who anyone is on a daily basis anyway, much less yourself. You can't even trust yourself at sometimes. So it's ripe for horror elements like this thrown in, supernatural horror elements because it is so bizarre. You could easily see those things happening. And even though it's an alien invasion type film, I think the feeling is still of real high school, that feeling of conformity and alienation and trying to figure out who you are. And the characters all have that arc, so it feels very real in some ways.
Identity is so important.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very true. And interestingly, a Neve Campbell doesn't show up, a Jennifer Love Hewitt doesn't show up. You used some fairly unknown kids.
I used a lot of unknown kids. That's the most exciting part, is finding new talent, new stars, and new faces, and faces that also just resembled the audience. I wanted people to look real on the screen so that it didn't seem like, oh, these are all kids from Beverly Hills who were raised by the pool, and I wanted people to really identify with the characters. I think that's why people love the characters so much in the screenings that we've had so far. They really love the characters because they see themselves projected on the screen.
Yeah. But you do include your muse, Salma Hayek.
Salma shows up. I stripped her of her makeup. It still looks like Salma, though. I tried to dress her down. Couldn't really do it.
Yeah, it's hard to do with her.
There was no part for her at first, but then at the end I needed someone to play the nurse. I thought, you know what? The nurse from my school was pretty. So, Salma, you do get a part.
Yeah. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.